Hello there, my name's Jordan. Thanks for joining me for class today. We'll be doing a 20-minute flow looking to ease back pain. Join me in a comfortable seated position. If you'd like, you're welcome to sit on a block or a blanket and allow the arms to rest comfortably on the legs. Your eyes could be opened or closed. And once you're in a comfortable position, allow the awareness to then settle on your natural flow of breath. Just quickly, a reminder, or an announcement rather, my yoga retreat that I'll be leading in Umbria, Italy has been postponed 1 year, so the new dates are going to be July 29th through August 4th of 2023, and I'll definitely have a link below in the class description for more information on the yoga retreat. Begin to lengthen your breathing now. Find a longer inhale and a slower exhale, and allow the breath to deepen as well. If you'd like to practice with Ujjayi Pranayama, now is a great time to introduce that into the body. If you're not familiar, just stick with a silent, deep inhale and exhale. I'll invite you now to join the palms in front of the heart. Take a moment to set an intention or a sankalpa for your practice today, something to bring more meaning to your time on the mat, offering this practice to someone or something you're looking to gain out of the practice. And then once your intention's been set, softly blink the eyes open, relax the arms down, and we're going to remain seated, so if you need to adjust, go right ahead. Find a comfortable seated position, and then we're going to take some cat and cows here from seated. So grab onto the knees with the hands. As you inhale, arch the spine, lift the gaze, look forward. As you exhale, round the back, chin towards chest. Inhale, arch the spine, tilt the pelvis forward. Arch the back, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the back, chin towards chest. One more, inhale, arch the spine, lift the gaze, any amount, opening the throat, broadening across the collarbones. Exhale, round the back, chin towards chest. Inhale, return to a neutral spine, sitting tall, and then we're going to make some rotations with the torso, starting over towards the right, towards the front of the mat, over to the left, towards the back of the mat, finding a torso rotation that feels good for you here. And also mindful that you're matching breath and movement. After you've completed 3 circles in that first direction, reverse and complete 3 rotations in the opposite direction. Again, just being mindful that the breath is staying even and the face and jaw are soft. After you've done 3 in that opposite direction, a few more seated poses. If you want to lean back, switch the cross of the legs, you can do that. And we'll be doing side bending next. So once again, sit tall. As you inhale, reach the arms out to the sides and up. As you exhale, right hand lowers either to the ground or a block, left arm overhead. Mindful, keep the left shoulder down away from the ear. Both of your sit bones are grounded on the mat. Inhale, as you exhale, come through center, other side. Left hand finds the ground or a block. Right arm up and over, gazing up if that's okay with your neck. If not, gaze down or find a neutral position. Again, right shoulder stays away from the ear. Inhale. As you exhale, come through center and then place the hands behind you. You can point your fingers out to the sides or towards the back of the body. Inhale, lean back, find a little bit of a back bend here. And it really can just be a little back bend. Any amount at all is fine. Come on back to a neutral spine, and then we're going to come off of the seat here, finding a child's pose. So you're welcome to bring the knees to touch, or you could take a wider position with the knees. Reach the arms out in front of you. Send the hips back towards the heels. Being mindful, it's okay if your heels don't touch. It's okay if your forehead isn't on the mat. But if you do find that you can relax the forehead down, notice that the bridge of the nose is not collapsed. If it is, lengthen the back of the neck. Allow a free flow of air through the nostrils. Steady out your breathing. Spread through the fingertips. On an exhale, tuck the toes, start to lift the hips up towards the sky. We'll find downward facing dog, our first for the practice. So be mindful of whatever movements you want to make here that feel nice, rising up to the toes, lengthening heels down, maybe bending one knee and then the other if that feels okay. Just whatever feels good for the body today, feel free to do so. Spine is long. Feet are hips distance apart, arms or shoulders width. Lift up on the kneecaps if the legs are straight. On an inhale, step the right foot forward. Keep the back knee and heel lifted. Keep your left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm up and twist. You're welcome to place a block underneath the left hand. And again, you can keep the gaze down and not turn the neck. Exhale, unwind as you inhale, rise to Crescent Lunge, keeping the back knee and heel lifted. Or if you need to modify, you're welcome to lower the back knee. Grab a hold of the left wrist, lean over towards the right side of the mat. If you're in a Crescent Lunge, really find your drishti, your gazing point, to help with balance. Exhale, come through center, bend and cactus the elbows. Lean forward, plant the hands down, step the right foot back, knees up or down. We're going to lower all the way down onto the belly. Untuck the toes, inhale, low cobra or high cobra. As you exhale, lower down, tuck the toes, press through reverse tabletop to downward facing dog once again. Inhale, step your left foot forward. Keep the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up and twist. Again, a block could be placed under the right hand here. On an exhale, unwind, and then inhale, rise to Crescent Lunge. But again, if you'd like to modify by lowering the back knee, go right ahead. Grab the right wrist, lean over towards the left side of the mat. And again, if the back knee's lifted, find your gazing point to help with balance. And if you are finding you're wobbly today, that's perfectly fine. As you exhale, come through center, bend and cactus the elbows, plant the hands down, inhale. As you exhale, step the left foot back, again, lowering all the way down onto the belly here. Knees could be up or down as you lower. Untuck the toes, bend the elbows, let the fingertips rest lightly on the backs of the head. Keep the tops of the feet pressing down here. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, lift the chest any amount at all. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift any amount. Doesn't have to be a big lift. Definitely not if you're feeling pain in the back. Continuing, inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Keep the tops of the feet pressing down, but do use the backs of the legs slightly as you're lifting here. We're taking 8 rounds. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift, and then place the palms under the shoulders, tuck the toes, find downward facing dog. Feel the length through the spine. On an inhale, rise to your toes. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk the feet behind the wrists, forward fold. On an inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, fold back over the legs. Bend the knees really deeply here. Let the arms just hang and the chin stay tucked into the chest as you rise to a standing position. Once you're upright, roll the shoulders. Lift the gaze, stand nice and tall, press down into the feet. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. As you exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, take your halfway lift, fingers to the shins or remaining on the ground. Keep the length. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Top of the push-up. As you exhale, lower again all the way down onto the ground or halfway lower. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward. This time, rise all the way up to a Crescent Lunge. But once again, side bending, grab the left wrist, lean towards the right side of the mat. As you exhale, return, come back upright, and then open arm twist. Reach the left arm in front of you, right arm behind you, opening the torso to the right side of the mat. You can stay with that twist or lean forward and hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee for a prayer twist. Or drop the back knee and take that first variation with the left arm on the inside of the right foot. Exhale, unwind from whatever twist variation you're in. Bend and cactus the elbows, plant the hands down, step the right foot back. Either move through a vinyasa, lowering halfway or all the way down. Inhale into a back bend of choice. Exhale, down dog. But remember, you can always skip any vinyasa that I cue. Inhale, step the left foot forward, reach the arms up, Crescent Lunge. Grab the right wrist, exhale, lean towards the left side of the mat, side bending. Inhale here. As you exhale, come back upright, open the arms, right arm in front of you, left arm behind you. As you turn the torso open towards the left side of the mat, you can stay there or lean forward and hook the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Or again, to modify this, lower the back knee down, plant the right hand down, reach the left arm up, modify as you need to. Engage through the back leg though if the back knee is lifted. As you exhale, unwind, reach the arms up, and then bend and cactus the elbows. As you plant the hands down, inhale, step the left foot back. Again, lowering all the way onto the belly as you exhale, knees up or down. Untuck the toes. This time the legs are doing the work. Let the forehead rest on your hands. Inhale. Exhale, lift the legs any amount. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lifting both legs any amount. The upper body is resting. The lower body is working this time around. Really using the hamstrings to assist with the lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale to lift. Plant the hands down. Step the feet. Downward facing dog. Once again. Return to your steady inhales and exhales. Inhale, rise to the toes. Bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or hop the feet by the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down through the feet. Rise to standing Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Top of the mat, Tadasana pose. Inhale. And exhale, now chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Move through your vinyasa if you'd like to, or step your feet back right away to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. As you exhale, bend the knee, stack the right hip open on top of the left, scorpion dog. You may add in any movements you'd like, circling the knee or the ankle here. Keep the weight even through the arms. Inhale, unwind. As you exhale, step the right foot forward. Lower the back heel, now opening up into warrior two. Front heel in line with the back inner arch. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior now. Right arm overhead, left hand soft on your left leg. Exhale, maybe bend your front knee a little deeper, but then inhale here. As you exhale, now straighten the front leg. Come out of that reverse position with the upper body set up for triangle pose. Lean forward over the right thigh. And then as you exhale, tip forward. Right hand finds either the leg or a block on the inside or the outside of the foot. Focusing on having the chest open towards the left side of the mat here. Exhale, unwind, plant the left hand down, step the right foot back. Your choice to either take a vinyasa as you exhale or to step the right foot back to downward facing dog. Once you're in downward dog, inhale, lift the left leg, bend the knee, stack the left hip open on top of the right, adding in any additional movement that you'd like here, circle knee or ankle, weights even through the arms. Inhale, level the hips off. As you exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, spin the right heel down, cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. Front knee in line with the middle toe, back leg engaged. Inhale, lean back, reverse warrior, left arm lifts, right hand is soft on the right leg. Inhale, and as you exhale, straighten the left leg, reverse triangle pose now. Take a breath here. On your exhale, lift the torso, set up for triangle, maybe shorten the stance if you'd like to. Inhale, lean over the left thigh. As you exhale, tip over, left hand finds the shin, maybe a block. Looking up, but only if that feels okay with the neck. Again, remain planted through the back foot. Inhale, circle the right foot down, step the left foot back. As you exhale, maybe chaturanga or maybe right to downward facing dog, your choice. And it always is your choice. If you ever need, feel free to take a child's pose at any point in the practice. Oh my goodness. You're in downward facing dog. Even out the inhales and exhales. Come back to a steady breath. Release tension in the jaw. Inhale, rise to the toes, bend the knees, walk or hop the feet up. As you inhale, take a half lift. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. As you exhale, rise to standing Tadasana. One standing pose today, Veer Bhadrasana 3. If you're outside, find a level spot on the ground. If you're inside, your ground should be level. And bring the hands to the hips. We're going to start with the left foot planted. Inhale, lift the right knee. Now your hips are going to stay level here, so you can either keep the hands on the hips for that kind of reference point, or you can bring your hands to prayer. And then lean forward, warrior three. Right leg behind you, point all 5 right toes down. You could airplane the arms down by the sides, or if you'd like, reach the arms out in front of you, biceps in line with the ear. Now you could also move to a wall and let the hand rest on the wall if you need to adjust in any way, or you can lower the hands down onto blocks. As you exhale, come on back up and then relax the right foot down. Give a few shakes out to the legs. Set up for the other side, hands on the waist. Right foot grounds down. Inhale, lift to the left knee. As you exhale, bring hands to prayer. If you'd like to, you could keep hands at waist and then start to lean forward, reach the left toes back behind you, reach the crown of the head forward. Again, all 5 left toes stay pointed down towards the ground. Your hips are level in this pose. You could reach the arms back along the sides. You could reach the arms forward, biceps in line with the ears. Find your comfort level. Stay with your breathing. And if you're wobbly, that's okay. As you exhale, come on back up to standing and then set the left foot down and just let that pose go. Walk again to the top of the mat if you found a different position to stand in. Bring hands to prayer. As you inhale, reach the arms out, around, and up, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, take a halfway lift, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, step the feet back, lower down chaturanga if you'd like to. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra, or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple the spine forward to plank pose. As you exhale, knees up or down, lower all the way onto the belly. Let's combine the arms and the legs here. Bend the elbows, fingertips rest lightly on the backs of the head. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, arms and legs are going to lift, combining those 2 movements. Inhale to lower, exhale to lift. Now, please, if you'd prefer to just stick with one or the other, please do if that feels better for the body. Maybe just the upper body, maybe just the lower body. If it feels okay to do both, do both. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 2 or 3 more here. Inhale to lower, lifting any amount. Doesn't have to be a big lift. 1 more, inhale, lower, and exhale to lift. Bend the elbows, plant the hands under the shoulders. Go to a child's pose whenever you're ready. Hips back towards the heels, reach the arms in front of you. Reestablish your breathing and reconnect with your intention here as well. You may stay longer. You could even press pause if you wanted to, but whenever you're ready, join me again in a seated position. And we're going to find a wide-legged side bend. So extend the right leg out to the side. Left knee is going to bend in. First things first, though, twist over that knee that's bent. 1 arm on the outside, 1 hand on the inside. Keep your chest open towards that side wall, that you're looking away from that leg that's extended. Start to walk the hand down that extended leg, any amount. And then if you'd like, you can do a couple of things. You could just stay there in that kind of open arm position. You could bend the elbows and let the fingertips rest on the back of the head. You could open the arms and have the left arm overhead here. The main thing, though, this isn't a forward fold. This is a side bend. So the chest needs to remain open. Keep spinning the bottom ribs under, rolling the top ribs open, and keep both of your sit bones grounded down. Definitely some energy in that extended leg. Inhale. And slowly on your exhale, come on out of it, and then switch the legs. Left leg is extended, right knee is bent in. First, twist over that bent right knee. 1 arm on the outside, 1 arm on the inside, and then bring your right arm to that extended leg. Couple of arm variations that you can take with the chest remaining open. You can bend the elbows, let the fingertips rest behind the head. You could reach both arms out. Keep the chest open towards the side. Maybe gaze down, but remembering that this is not a forward fold. This is a side bend. Inhale and exhale. Another breath there. Last inhale. And then on your exhale, lifting slowly and just taking a moment there. From here, we're going to head down onto the back. Bend the knees slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, lower all the way down. And then find a happy baby pose. As you hug the knees into the chest, make any movements there that feel nice. And then Shine the soles of the feet up towards the sky. Reach the arms up. You could maybe grab on your hamstrings, that's the backs of the legs. You might reach the arms up and grab the inner or the outer arches of the feet. If you'd like, you're welcome to rock gently side to side. Any movements that feel good. Release happy baby. Find a tabletop position with the legs. Tee the arms out to the sides. And then as you exhale, let the legs fall to the left for a twist. You can keep the gaze straight up, and you could turn the head away from the knees or look over the right shoulder. Just be aware that both of your shoulder blades are firmly planted on the mat. With the inhale, try to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, twist. Wait until your next exhale and then bring the knees back through center, that tabletop position, and then gradually, slowly let the legs fall to the right side or whatever side that you didn't do on the first. Keep the gaze straight up or turn the head to look over the left shoulder. And only go as far as your both shoulder blades can stay planted. If you need to, grab a block and let the legs rest on a block because you want the shoulders to stay planted here in this twist. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your knees back to center. And then one more time, hug the knees into the chest. Make any final movements, add in any final postures, stretches, or shapes that you'd like to have for your practice today. If you're ready for it, find Shavasana, final resting pose. Extend the legs long, arms down by the sides, and let your breath control go. Go right back to observing the natural flow of breath in the body. Our quote today from Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu reads, "Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there's nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you." Enjoy just a very brief final resting pose today. I'll be back in a moment. You are certainly welcome to stay here longer if you'd like to. If you're ready to move on, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Circle the knees and the ankles. Whenever you're ready, bend the knees, roll to one side, pause a moment in the fetal position. Think of one thing to be grateful for here in this position. And then slowly, once you're ready, rise to a seated position and we'll close class together here. Once you're upright, join the palms in front of the heart. Eyes could be opened or closed. That's up to you, but do one more time honor the intention that you set for class today. Join me by bringing the hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communications. And we'll bow, offering this energy to all beings everywhere. Thank you for joining me for class today. Namaste. I hope you have a great rest of your day and maybe feel a little bit of relief in the back. Again, information on the Italy retreat will be in the class description, and I look forward to seeing you again for class.